got a smile on his face, kind of the same smile he had when he scored his first NHL goal. Just fired up, said, I can't believe I'm playing in the Bell Center.
That raw enthusiasm's awesome. We're looking forward to this one. The Pens and the Canadiens, thanks for being with us.
Got a big ovation when they announced him in the starting lineup here in Montreal as well.
Pass chopped out the center. Here comes Cole Caulfield. Maybe a step past Grizzly. Centers in front. Suzuki scores! Well, the Canadiens, we heard them talk about it all morning. They feed off the transition. They feed off the turnovers. And Nick Suzuki puts them up 1-0.
Yeah, and it was a face-off win. They got the puck back. And then this little hesitation and shot read by Caulfield, jumping out on Grizzly, and they were off. Well, Letang was going to get a desperation play to get there, but Caulfield over to Suzuki on the back end, and then the patience from Suzuki to pull it back across the front of Jari.
PMC Health Plan power play underway as Letang finds Crosby. Walks the wall, then Bunting. Again Crosby. Here's Grizzly. Back to Crosby. His shot saved by Montembeault. He glanced behind him. Chris Letang. Power play goal this year as he feeds it to Ricard Raquel. Mike Matheson shoves him. Letang takes it back. Banks it back for Grizzly. Minute to go on the power play. Letang in front. Raquel scores! Tap in atop the crease for Ricard Raquel. A power play goal for Pittsburgh, and the Penguins have tied it up.
A face-off play that was won and controlled with just elite puck movement and passing to get out of trouble before eventually working it around, switching sides. And what a pass by Chris Letang off the heels of Mike Matheson. And a no-look fashion right to Raquel, just off to the backside of that post on a bang-bang play. Kick save and a beauty from Pettersson.
Tomasino sprung ahead by Pettersson. Back in front to Bunting! And a save by Montembeault as that developed quickly.
We're at that 30-game mark for the Penguins now.
O'Connor accelerates through center. One-on-one with Struble. Tries to drive the net. Shoulder save. Montembeault.
Looks like it might have hit the post. Did that hit the post or his shoulder?
Tangled up with Grizzly, who gets it up the wall. Matt Nieto, mentioned earlier, back in the game after 3 games as a healthy scratch. It comes across here for Dvorak. He'll step in. Wrister. Jari gets a piece. Pass knocked down by Grizzly. Hudson steps away from him. Mazat tried to steal it. He couldn't. Hudson floats it in front. What a save. Jari off a better pass from Hudson. Anderson was denied. Hey, I mean, you already outed yourself on me. I was going to say that was your only hot dog.
You were? Yeah, it's a nice guy.
I'm trying to protect you, man. Back underway here in the second. The Canadiens on the power play. Armia in there. Knocked away from him by Raquel. Taken by Heineman. Right up top for Matheson. Knocked off his stick. And Crosby will move forward. Rust takes the pass. Looking for help. Bryan Rust comes on in. Moves around Matheson. Wow. Nice move to the net. Rust. Wow, what a goal! Bryan Rust, get up out of your seat. Complete magic from the Rusty Razor, and the Penguins go in front.
That started with Sid at that blue line with this little play, sorry, at the red line. Little play kind of slowed everything down, changed the gap of the D. Bryan Rust underneath, and then this is all Bryan Rust after that. Look at this little open the hip, shimmy, shake. See you later, Mike Matheson. That's not easy to do.
Army, you talked a lot about how the Canadiens play when they get the first goal and how good they've been. As Rust shot scores! Talk about good! That was brilliant! Tic-tac-toe, Crosby, Raquel, Rust. He's got a pair, and the Pens are up 3-1.
Crosby with a good forechecking player just before this whistle. Then he seals the boards, knocks it down, quick pass inside. Raquel, no look, spin pass to Bryan Rust on the goal line. Cross body, one-touch shot.
And as you watch the progression of the rookie, can only make you smile. Cooley up ahead for Evans. Steps around Tomasino. Here comes Evans, drops it. Heineman across. They score. Yoel Armia beats Jari, and it's a 3-2 game.
Kind of blew this play open right here. Tomasino just trying to reach and poke that thing with line changes happening. He gets through. It's a 3-on-2, and the Montreal Canadiens execute real well, and it's Evans coming right down the pipe. He got it. 20th season. Yeah, that's right. 20th season in the NHL.
And the Penguins begin this third period up a goal as the puck hops out of play 7 seconds in. Out muscles Newhook, who's right behind him still as he chops it along for Graves. Up out the center, it pinballs to Crosby, accelerates over the Canadiens line. Drops it back to Rust. Carrying deeper in front, Raquel scores! These three are completely dialed in tonight. Incredible passing again, and this time it's Rickard Rakell atop the crease. And the Penguins have a 4-2 lead.
Their own end eventually to Sid. Gets the puck here, coming through this neutral zone. Great little drop pass off the boards, and then two players just lose track. That's line A. He was on Rakell, lost Rakell, and two players. Hudson had Rakell.
Puck's a magnet for him right now. Gives it to Letang, down low. Rakell skate to stick. Chris Letang, 13 seconds of the power play. Bunting back to Letang, scores! How about this puck movement tonight from the Penguins, and the Montreal man in his homecoming, Chris Letang, adds to that Pittsburgh lead.
Once they got it set up, all kinds of trouble for this penalty kill for the Montreal Canadiens. And then just, I don't know if Montembeault was expecting a shot pass or what, but I think Rakell out front got in his eyes just enough. But that shot really surprised him. He couldn't see it.
Wayne Hudson moves forward for the Canadiens. Off to Heineman, hopped over his stick. O'Connor's got a chance. Coming on in, the centering pass knocked down by Struble. It's Glass. Turning, wristing, wide. Poked by Beauvillier in! They score! Anthony Beauvillier chips it past Montembeault. And the Penguins add another. This onslaught in the third continues. It's 6-2 Pittsburgh.
And they're buzzing. O'Connor takes this puck in. They break it up. Look at Cody Glass kind of slow this thing down. This is Heineman on his back. He just says, okay, I'm going to hang on to it. He just takes control, eventually walking to the middle, throwing it at the net. Comes out and gets the Bluebirds out a little bit here in Montreal for that power play.
There's Crosby, his shot off Primo, rebound off the post. Rakell to Rust, he scores! Throw the chapeau for Bryan Rust, the hat-trick goal. And the Penguins put up a 7 spot here in Montreal.
Finds another one, and then Crosby goes to work here. 1-on-3, gets a shot, gets his own rebound, and then when it's your night, it's your night. Montreal clears that puck right onto the stick of Bryan Rust with a wide open net.
Here's Dvorak. In the slot, Anderson's backhander, a riser over Jari's shoulder and wide. Lizotte turns it back up ice, 3-on-2 for the Pens. Here's Blake Lizotte trying to settle it. Grzelcyk in front, they score! For Matt Nieto, and the Penguins are up 8-2.
Three guys down below, and Josh Anderson at the top of your screen. He's trying to come back. He's trying to close that space. Well, there's still too much space there. Tic-tac-toe. They work it east to west, the full length of the zone.
Here's Letang. Turns it over. Laine putting it back in front. Stick the side by Jari. Jari charges back up ice. Lizotte's with him. Oh, look who takes a spill. Struble. It's Acciari in on goal by himself. Bounces up in the air and in. Noel Acciari gets in on the party.
Much until Struble blew a wheel. Right here, just the blue line. The blue line jumped up and got him. It's not the first, he won't be the last, but great job by Acciari to recognize that here. He goes, okay, I still got it. I'll hang on to it. I got lots of time, lots of time.
Right back to Grzelcyk. And the Penguins have now won 6 of 8. and have swept the regular season series emphatically from Montreal as they down the Canadiens by a final score of 9-2.